Everything, trust nothing, it's your keeper. Things are getting sticky in the crypto space and it spills over into the political sector. We have a problem when political interests overlap with our money, and that's happening every single day. But there has just been an arrest made that absolutely kind of blows my mind unless I don't have all of the information. So, to be clear, I'm sure I don't have all of the information. I'm just speculating on what I'm seeing here. But let's dive into what's happening with Tornado Cash. This is really important for our fundamentally God given freedoms as it relates to our money. Check this out. All right. So, Tornado Cash, it says, DOJ arrests Tornado Cash co-founder Roman Storm. OFAC sanctions Roman Semenov. The inclusion of Roman Semenov on the sanctions list marks an escalation of the U.S. government's previous investigations into the crypto mixer. It says, two co-founders of Tornado Cash were charged with U.S. federal money laundering and sanctions violations on Wednesday, prosecutors said. One of the co-founders, Roman Semenov, was additionally added to the Office of Foreign Asset Control, that's OFAC, specially designated nationals list. Roman Storm, Semenov's business partner, were both deemed responsible for laundering upwards of $1 billion with a B dollars in criminal proceeds through the mixing service, according to a joint statement from a number of U.S. agencies on Wednesday. Now, check this out. Among the parties participating in the wide-ranging investigation, according to the statement, were U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland, and the FBI. The IRS's criminal division also played a role. So here's where it gets kind of sticky for me. It says Storm, who prosecutors said was arrested on Wednesday, was not sanctioned under OFAC. Semenov's whereabouts were unknown. A third co-founder was not charged or sanctioned, with the Treasury noting that Alexei Pertsev was arrested on related money laundering charges in Netherlands in August of 2022. They have all of these targeted individuals. And it said, and here's where I have just a big problem with this, right? Says while publicly claiming to offer a technically sophisticated privacy service, Storm and Semenov, in fact, knew that they were helping hackers and fraudsters conceal the fruits of their crimes, U.S. Attorney Damian Williams said in a statement. The two were charged with conspiracy to commit money laundering, conspiracy to commit sanctions, violations, and conspiracy to operate an unlicensed money transmitting business. Okay, let me ask a couple questions. First question is this: how can they be held responsible for putting out a program that does allow the privacy of transactions? How can they be held responsible for what other people do with it? I would ask this. Hey, Purdue Pharma, you put out Oxycontin and you told everybody, you specifically told everybody, less than 1% or half of 1% of people will get addicted. It's non-addictive, right? You then press this out on people. You had teddy bears with freaking Oxycontin on them that you pushed onto people. This became an American epidemic, a problem. Okay. But what? Are you held responsible for that? Well, they ended up paying a fine, but no jail time, right? And they made so much money, the fine didn't even matter. They were putting out a product that people were using irresponsibly. Should they be held responsible or not? Now, in that instance, I believe that they knew that the product they were putting out was indeed a problem. In this instance, how can they figure out their intent? How can they figure out or be held responsible for what people were doing with their program? Okay. I just don't see it. It doesn't make sense. And it's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope because if we allow someone to basically say, hey, you had to have known this was going on when you put this out, and you now are part of the deal, what are you talking about? Was the U.S. Treasury involved in drug trafficking now? Are we taking down the Fed? Are we taking down the DOJ? Are we taking down the Treasury's Department? Are we taking down all of them for drug trafficking? Because they know it's going on. They know it's going on, but they keep printing dollars. Questions, anyone? Because I have a lot of questions, okay? This is a privacy service that allows people to keep things private. Not everyone wants all of their monetary business public. You ask most people, hey, how much money is in your bank account? They're going to look at you funny and say, what is it your business? Okay? Now, there's also going to be people that would say, what is it your business? And thinking in the back of their head, oh, man, I've done some shady stuff with that bank account. But I can't help be held responsible for that. The reality is this is a slippery slope. We have problems in not just the United States, but worldwide with absolute overreach of government control. It needs to stop. Innovation is innovation. What people do with it is what they do with it. There's always going to be criminals. They're always going to figure out a way to do something criminal when they're a criminal. Point blank, period. Question everything. Trust nothing.